I wanted really candid photos, not, photos that look super posed. I don't think you actually told us to pose at all, to be honest. It was just really natural, really candid, really organic photos that weren't heavily edited. I had seen other wedding photographers. The photos were great, but they were just so edited that it just almost looked like it was out of a Bollywood movie as opposed to, being your wedding day. I wanted a wedding photographer that was familiar with Indian weddings because we have 1,000 different customs and traditions throughout our countless days of wedding events. And I wanted all that to be captured, but it's not easy for someone to do that if they don't actually understand those, why those moments are important. We could see in his previous work that he had captured all those moments and really beautifully as well.
I know most guys don't really follow a lot of wedding photographers, so Mili had done a lot of the research before then. I didn't really have a criteria or anything. I was just more interested in just seeing the photos and just meeting Jay. We got along well, made it easy. It wasn't a hard decision at all.
He made it a point to promise that, I'm going to be there every day that you book me. I wasn't expecting that as such. I hoped for that, but I wasn't expecting it. And I think it was really important because throughout the entire process, it was Jay that we had gotten to know and Jay that we had shared, what moments we want captured throughout our wedding. And it was Jay there on those days capturing those moments. When we met Jay as well, he didn't he didn't try to force us or push his work onto us. It was just literally like an album, and Jay was like, feel free to, go through the photos. If you have any questions, let me know. Like Kabir said, Jay made us super comfortable. And it just felt like we already knew Jay before, we'd even stepped into his office. Jay and his team they literally just jumped right in, immersed themselves in the middle of our family and friends. And like Kabir said, we couldn't even, it was like they almost weren't there, it was a good thing.
So throughout the wedding events, it was a really seamless experience working with Jay and his team. What really stood out for me is that we were able to really actually just enjoy the events themselves. It didn't feel like we were getting taken out just for the photos itself.
There was just no stress. We didn't have to stress at all. I didn't have to say, hey Jay, remember to take this photo or that photo, or, we're doing this custom now, or anything like that. Sometimes I wish we could just go back and get married just to have that experience again. Obviously married to each other, but yeah, it was the most wonderful experience.